Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, and why does it keep opening the texture pack folder? Okay, I'm sorry. I seem a little tense. Let me explain why. As you can see from my inventory, I have a whole bunch of cool stuff all of a sudden. You think that would be a good thing? Well, it is. But what happened first was that I spent 70 minutes recording, and the recording didn't take. I'm not going to get in the technical bit to this, but it involves me, let's just say operator error. Yeah, operator error was involved, I admit it. So, okay, let me just break down for you a little bit of my adventures while I was gone. Oh good, now there's a fire truck or an ambulance outside. So essentially I was over there for about 20 minutes and I kept dying, and I essentially lost all the lighters I had, I lost all the bows I had a bajillion arrows, and I kept getting killed by ranged things because I had no bows to shoot with. Then I tried to kill some spiders to get more bows. In the jungle, I remember seeing, way out there in the jungle, there was that spider spawner, right? So I tried to kill some spiders, and I got ganked by poisonous spiders. And so I died over there a few times. And so then I started going into all the psychology involved of, oh my goodness, vechs is trying to bring me down. He's trying to slowly drive me mad. And I was just like, I listed at one point all the things vechs was doing and how unhappy that made me. But you know what? I said, this is okay. It's okay. I'm not going to let him win. I'm not going to let him win. You know what? He won. Because thanks to my operator error, I lost not only all that footage of me dying all in here, like 6 times, I don't even know. You lost a ton of footage of me mining out all these stone slabs here, because I was just like, okay, I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm just going to mine out all these slabs, and I'm going to start building a bridge out this way, which, as you can see, is quite the extensive bridge. Now, all the time it took me to dig out those slabs and to build that awesome bridge, was probably another 45 minutes. I don't know if y'all know a lot about how air conditioners work, but they are really loud. So I got to shut mine off while I record. Got to keep the windows closed, because, ambulances and fire trucks drive by, people yell outside and whatnot. So I'm slowly getting more and more dehydrated, more and more overheated. I'm building this massive bridge out here, and I'm thinking to myself, actually, let me tell you why I decided to build this bridge out here. Because I attempted to make a fall using the sword to block down to there, and it didn't work. So I figure, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead, you know what? I figure I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep going out that way until I find a place where there's a safe place to descend. And I want to show you that, but first I'm going to empty my inventory, because as I said, I eventually did get a whole bunch of good stuff, and it was a really touching moment, because I was just like, oh man, I've been driving myself slowly insane. Well, or vechs has been driving me slowly insane. I'm going crazy here. I don't have any stone. I don't have anything. I'm starving to death like 9 times out of 10. But you know what? So then I find this place way out there, which I'm going to go visit now, and I find this awesome chest, and I'm just overwhelmed with happiness because it has taken me so long, and I'm just like, oh, vechs, everything that I went through this video, this was so much horror, but you know what? You made it up to me in the end by providing me all this material. And then I went to the Victory Monument, and I said thank you to everyone, because I was so happy that I had all this stuff, and I was going to make all these cool videos with it. And so, yeah, anyway, if you can't guess, this bridge took forever also. Seriously, this took me forever. And I would survey, and I'd go, is there anything down there? Nope, I don't see anything down there. So this is the entire, I'm just trying to compress 70 minutes real quick. I talked about how I'd open an institute for spinning things if I had an infinite amount of money. Because, they've got them magnets that spin inside of coils and produce electricity. We've had magnets and coils of wire forever. But nobody thought to spin one of them inside the other. And, just having an institute that does nothing but spin things around could potentially, unlock the secrets of, like, space-time and allow us to travel from one place to another very quickly. So, anyway, I got out to about here. And I'm just like, maybe I could drop down there. That looks man-made. It's got that little thing there. And I put a sign down. I'm going to have to replace all the sponsor signs that I put up during the video in my next 4 videos. So I apologize for that. But anyway, so let's see here. So then I saw this structure here. And let me tell you, you know how much of a pain it is to make a spiral staircase using only stone slabs? It's a real pain. I was not physically in pain per se, but I was at that point, like I said, on the verge of heat exhaustion. I was very tired. Vechs was driving me crazy. Here's another one of them sponsor signs. Like I said, everybody who was a sponsor for those 4 episodes worth of footage, actually it might have been even like 5 or 6. I had like 70 minutes worth of footage. Everybody who was a sponsor during that time, I'm gonna place your signs again. Because, you know, I'm the one that screwed up. So don't worry, you're still going to get full credit where I read your sign and place it and everything. So, you know, I build this platform here, and then I use it to drop down onto one of them flaming things. I extinguish the flame with my feet and my fists. And then from the ground level there, I slowly build this stairwell back up. Oh, and of course, now that I'm looking at this, I'm going to have to... So I finally get down here. And this is all dark. I had to light it up. But I opened this chest, and it was full of all those great things I had earlier. And I see this sign from Vechs. It says, "You're such a great player, and I love you so much. Do you know that? Do you feel the love?" And then also these signs. "If Enderman ruined this dungeon, let me know. Also tell Notch to nerf their block pickup activity." And so then I realized that all the time I was spending standing up here... Oh, I shouldn't break this. I won't be able to run back up. Is actually used to make a bunch of creepers spawn down in here. I turn this corner, and there's a bajillion creepers. And they're probably down here again. Well, maybe not. Whoa, there we go. There's one of them. Hey, wait, this is actual stone. I didn't even notice that on the first try. Okay, so that is some good that has come out of this horror, is that I now have a place to actually mine cobblestone. I would not have come back to this dungeon for a long time otherwise, because I got all the things out of the chest, and then I was gonna go back, and as you can tell, it takes forever to go back. So then I was gonna just never return here until I was essentially ready to take on this dungeon. And the name of this dungeon is... Whoa, that was not where I wanted to end up. The name of this dungeon is something... Jest or something. It's in red out here on a sign. So the fact that this dungeon name was on a sign in red meant... Is that a baby spider or a real spider? Doesn't matter. Anyway, area, Jester Citadel. So anyway, I saw that was in red, and I was like, you know what? Let's just run back and use all the advanced technology we have, like cobblestone. I'd like to point out that is an advanced technology in this map, because that is how horrible this map is. Cobblestone is an advanced technology. I am thrilled at finding a sustainable source of it. But anyway, I was just like, well, there's no sense in driving myself crazy trying to do this Jester Citadel before I have real iron. So I figured, okay, I'll just go back to my victory monument, and I will, you know, happily enjoy all the fruits of this ludicrously long bridging activity. And at least I got all these funny things I said. Which, you know what, I didn't actually have any of them recorded. So as a result, one of the things that I'm doing now is I'm setting up a video camera pointed at my face on a tripod next to my table. So that way, even if I manage to screw up and not record an entire video worth of Minecraft footage, I'll at least have a record of everything I said. So if I were to come back and give a tour of a, you know, like this, I could be like, oh, and here's a clip of the funny things I said while I was bridging. You know, and then you could enjoy that and giggle or laugh. You know, it's going to look like I just kind of built all this out here to get to that place because I knew it was there. I didn't. If I had known it was there, I wouldn't have freaking dog-legged this. This takes forever, even when you're running. And so anyway, just yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Victory Monument, and I'm gonna end this video and make sure that it actually encodes properly before I start recording again, because I don't want a repeat of last time. And there we go. Gotta munch on some food, because running is such a difficult labor. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee.